Oh, hi there. I'm Ellen Frood with the Alberni Community Women's Services Society, and I'm just happy to be here to have a little talk about the work that we do here with our organization. We help women and kids impacted by domestic violence and sexual assault, or those who are at risk of any of those behaviors. Um, Recently, we heard some statistics from our new head guy at police, our CMP, and saying that domestic violence has increased by 100% over the same quarter in 2019. So that's a pretty frightening number. And it makes it all that much more important that we're here to continue to do the work that we're doing. So programs that we offer include Stop the Violence Counseling, and it is exactly that. It is to help women who have experienced violence or domestic violence in some way, shape, or form. And interestingly enough, in that same quarter, we received 19 referrals in that same quarter, so 28 to RCMP, 19 for us. We know that COVID-19 has certainly impacted the number of people who are prepared to come forward. There's a fear of leaving home. In many cases, a perpetrator strives very hard to keep somebody isolated in a home. And as I've said before, we do have a medical officer now who's saying, stay home. So it has been described as being a perfect storm for some people. We have heightened anxiety. Everybody's forced to stay in the house. There's never any release on getting away. So where somebody might have been able to go to do sporting activities, they can't do that. So, you can't burn off energy, I guess. So lots and lots of pressure for people. We also have programs for kids who witness abuse, and we have our DropIn Centre right here, where I am, outside of our DropIn Centre. Our doors are open, and we're here waiting to talk to people. We can refer to any number of services that we may not handle here ourselves, and victim services. We have a victim services worker as well. So, observers hurt people and do terrible damage in many, many ways, oftentimes psychological. Something called gaslighting, which really is basically turning everything around on an individual. So I might go around, turn all the lights off in the house, turn the coffee maker off, go to bed, and when I get up in the morning, they're all on again. And I question myself, and I think, why is that? But in fact, the perpetrator's gone around and reversed everything that I did, and then questions your ability and how smart you are, and says to other people, oh, don't listen to her, she's crazy. So these are pretty major forms of psychological abuse, and one of the things that we hear hugely all of the time, much of the work we do is to help people understand about power and control, and we like to help empower the people that we work with here at ACAWS to make their own path and to move forward in their own journeys. So we have an amazing team of people who, at a minute's notice, can rally together to support somebody. So RAP services, it could be that our outreach worker, our victim services person, and our Stop the Violence counselor are all working with somebody all in one day to make sure that that person has everything that they need. It could start with providing a telephone and then advice on a number of other different services. We have a phenomenal team here, and I'm so very thankful and privileged to be working with ACAWS. Oh, and I can't forget to mention our transition house, my gosh. They're open 24/7, available to take calls or receive text numbers or messages, and again, a fabulous team who have been frontline for the whole time during the shutdown 24/7. A great team, great people, and great services for Port Alberta.